Hello, my name is...
Hi.
Hi. I need to talk to these people about T.S. Eliot. Please get out of here.
May I help?
Yes.
Really?
No. Get out. Let's begin. Thomas Terence Eliot was born in St. Louis, Missouri, 1888. He had a well-off family and started his undergraduate years at Harvard University by 1906. He studied poetry and philosophy.
Sounds boring.
In 1914, he went to England on a fellowship and met Pound, a strong influence on his later works.
What about World War I?
Indeed, because of the war, he was unable to return home, but that was actually fortunate for him. Eliot felt that he was more of a Britishman than an American.
Even though he was born in Missouri?
Quite so. He also married Vivian Highwood in the following year and worked at Lloyd's Bank. 2 years after that, he published his first major poem, The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock.
What happened after the war?
He published The Waste Land as his response to the war. Many readers consider the long, multi-part poem as his masterpiece. Others criticized him for making vague references and parallels.
That makes sense though. Concealing your point doesn't make the poem any better.
Like you know anything. In 1925, Eliot published The Hollow Men as a follow-up to The Waste Land. He also quit the banking business to work as publisher at Faber and Geer. In 1927, he gave up his American citizenship and became a Britishman. He also joined the Anglican Church.
Hold on. He gave up being an American? Seriously?
So what? He does what he wants because he's Sir T.S. freaking Eliot. Also, you are a bear. Don't criticize him.
Whatever. Continue.
In 1935, his play Murder in the Cathedral was performed and had great success. Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats was published in 1939. The play Cats is based on it. In 1947, his wife died. He actually had many relationship problems with her, so he felt somewhat free after her death.
Wow.
He married Valerie Fletcher in 1957. He was 68. She was 30.
Why you?
What?
I just find that age difference shocking.
So what? It's love.
I know, but...
Also, going back a few years, he won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1948 for his poem Four Quartets.
I guess that's pretty impressive.
All in all, he existed as the most influential poet of the 20th century and helped to pioneer the modernist movement.
No.
What is the matter with you?
He is a talentless hack.
Shut up, you dirty plebeian.
No, you Philistine gorilla.
Get out. You sicken me.
What, is it too deep for me?
Precisely. Your peanut-sized brain would explode upon hearing The Waste Land.
LOL no.
No. Your opinion doesn't count. Nobody cares. It's garbage. But I'm going to read it to you anyways because you're so pathetic.
I gotta go.
Too late.
No.
April is the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots
with spring rain. Winter kept us warm, covering earth in forgetful snow, feeding a little life with dried tubers. Summer surprised us, coming over the Starnbergersee with a shower of rain. We stopped in the colonnade and went on in sunlight into the Hofgarten and drank coffee and talked for an hour. Bin gar keine Russin, Stamm aus Litauen, echt Deutsch. And when we were children, staying at the Archduke's, my cousin's, he took me out on a sled and I was frightened. He said, "Mary, Mary, hold on tight." And down we went. In the mountains, there you feel free. I read much of the night and go south in the winter. What are the roots that clutch? What branches grow out of this stony rubbish? Son of man, you cannot say or guess, for you know only a heap of broken images where the sun beats. And the dead tree gives no shelter, the cricket no relief, and the dry stone no sound of water. Only there is shadow under this red rock. Come in under the shadow of this red rock, and I will show you something different from either your shadow at morning striding behind you, or your shadow at evening rising to meet you. I will show you fear in a handful of dust. Frisch weht der Wind der Heimat zu. Mein irisch Kind, wo weilest du? You gave me hyacinths first a year ago. They called me the hyacinth girl. Yet, when we came back late from the hyacinth garden, your arms full and your hair wet, I could not speak, and my eyes failed. I was neither living nor dead, and I knew nothing. Looking into the heart of light, the silence, öd und leer das Meer. Madame Sosostris, famous clairvoyante, had a bad cold. Nevertheless is known to be the wisest woman in Europe with a wicked pack of cards. Here, said she, is your card, the drowned Phoenician sailor. Those are pearls that wear his eyes. Look. Here is Belladonna, the lady of the rocks, the lady of situations. Here is the man with 3 staves, and here the wheel. And here is the one-eyed merchant. And this card, which is blank, is something he carries on his back, which I am forbidden to see. I do not find the hanged man. Fear death by water. I see crowds of people walking round in a ring. Thank you. If you see dear Mrs. Equitone, tell her I bring the horoscope myself. One must be so careful these days. Unreal city, under the brown fog of a winter dawn, a crowd flowed over London Bridge. So many I had not thought death had undone so many. Sighs, short and infrequent, were exhaled, and each man fixed his eyes before his feet. Flowed up the hill and down King William Street, to where St. Mary Woolnoth kept the hours with a dead sound on the final stroke of 9. There I saw one I knew and stopped him, crying, "Stetson, you who were with me in the ships at Miley, that corpse you planted last year in your garden, has it begun to sprout? Will it bloom this year? Or has the sudden frost disturbed its bed? Oh, keep the dog far hence that's friend to men, or with his nails he'll dig it up again. You, hypocrite lecteur, mon semblable, mon frère,